Did you know there's a tiny fish so beautiful it looks like living artwork, yet it has a fierce warrior spirit? That's right, we're talking about the Siamese fighting fish, also known as the betta. But what makes these little aquatic gems so fascinating? Are they really as aggressive as their name suggests? And how did such a small fish become one of the most popular pets in the world? Stick around, because today we're diving deep, literally, into the stunning world of betta fish. What exactly is a Siamese fighting fish? The Siamese fighting fish, better known as the betta, is a small freshwater fish native to Southeast Asia, particularly Thailand, Cambodia, and Vietnam. They're famous for their bright colors, flowing fins, and feisty personalities. The name fighting fish comes from their natural territorial behavior. Males in the wild will defend their space against rivals, often flaring their gills and showing off their fins in a display that looks like an underwater boxing match. But don't be fooled by the name. They're not monsters. They're simply programmed by nature to be protective, especially when it comes to their territory. Why are they so colorful? Betta fish are like the fashion models of the aquarium world. From fiery reds to electric blues, shimmering greens, and even pastel pinks, there's almost no limit to the colors they come in. In the wild, bettas are usually duller in appearance, but through centuries of selective breeding, humans have encouraged brighter colors and longer fins, turning them into living jewels. So when you see a betta in a pet store, you're basically looking at the result of hundreds of years of careful breeding. A little history. The story of the betta goes back hundreds of years in Thailand, where children first noticed these fish sparring in rice paddies. Locals began keeping them not just for their beauty, but also for their spirited nature. In fact, bettas were so popular that even royalty in Thailand collected them. The king of Siam once regulated betta ownership and even gifted these fish to visiting dignitaries. Talk about royal treatment. Why are they popular pets? Today, Siamese fighting fish are among the most popular pet fish worldwide. But why? They're small and don't need massive aquariums. They're hardy and can survive in less than perfect conditions, though they deserve a proper setup. They have huge personalities for such tiny creatures. Betta owners will tell you that their fish actually recognize them, come to the front of the tank for food, and even seem curious about what's going on outside the glass. Special superpower, the labyrinth organ. Here's something cool you may not know. Bettas can breathe air. Unlike most fish that rely entirely on gills, bettas have a labyrinth organ that allows them to gulp oxygen directly from the surface. This adaptation comes from living in shallow, oxygen-poor waters, like rice paddies and ditches. It's also why you'll often see them swimming up to take a little sip of air. Why can't you keep two males together? This is the big question. Because of their territorial instincts, two male bettas in the same tank will almost always fight. That's where the name Siamese fighting fish comes from. In the wild, these encounters are usually short, with one fish backing down. But in captivity, with no place to escape, it can lead to serious stress or injury. The golden rule? One male betta per tank. However, female bettas are generally less aggressive and can sometimes live in groups called sororities if the tank is large enough. What do bettas eat? These little beauties are carnivores. In nature, they eat small insects and larvae that fall into the water. As pets, they thrive on specialized betta pellets, frozen or live foods like brine shrimp and bloodworms. One mistake new owners make is overfeeding. Bettas have small stomachs about the size of their eye, so 2 small meals a day are usually enough. Do bettas like plants? Yes, bettas love a decorated tank with plants and hiding spots. Live plants not only look great, but also help keep the water clean and provide enrichment. Some betta owners even add special floating leaves or hammocks where bettas can lounge like tiny kings on their throne. Myths about betta care. Unfortunately, there are a lot of myths out there. Myth 1. Bettas can live in tiny bowls forever. Reality, while they can survive in small spaces, they thrive in larger filtered tanks. A 5-gallon tank is much better. Myth 2, bettas don't need heaters. Reality, bettas are tropical fish, and they love water between 76 and 82 degrees Fahrenheit. A heater keeps them healthy and happy. Myth 3, bettas are low maintenance. Reality, they need care just like any pet. Clean water, proper food, and attention to their environment are all essential. Fun fact, bettas build bubble nests. One of the most fascinating behaviors of bettas is their bubble nests. Males will blow bubbles at the water surface to create a nest where they hope a female will lay eggs. Even if there's no female around, many males still build nests. It's like their version of house hunting and interior decorating. Do bettas have personalities? Absolutely. Some are shy, while others are bold and love showing off their fins. Many betta owners swear their fish interact with them, following their finger along the glass, reacting to voices, or even flaring their gills at their reflection. They might not fetch like a dog or purr like a cat, but bettas definitely have charm. Why are they called living jewels? Between their shimmering scales, elegant fins, and dramatic colors, bettas look like they swam straight out of a painting. Every betta is unique with different patterns and hues, which is why so many people fall in love with them. So, the Siamese fighting fish, or betta, isn't just a pet, it's a living piece of art with a feisty streak and a big personality packed into a tiny body. From their royal history to their bubble nests, bettas are proof that beauty and spirit can come in small packages. Now, here's my question for you. If you could design your own betta, what color combo would you pick? Electric blue with red fins? Gold and green? Drop your dream betta design in the comments below. I'd love to hear your ideas. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more animal facts, and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on our next deep dive into the animal kingdom. Until next time, keep swimming forward.